Now, 5,000 children in the Talensi District of the Upper East region have no school furniture. They sit under tree roots or sit on tree roots or even the ground to study. 12-year-old Haruna Karim, a student of St. Joseph's School in Kare, says the lack of basic infrastructure makes learning unappealing. Features editor Jojo Kobna has more in today's episode of Ghana's Schools of Shame.
My name is Martina. And the thing that worry in my school is that when the Chinese papers always black, the board always shake, and when the master is writing, the hand always shake.
My name is Atua Hega. I am in front JHS1. Some are sitting outside, some are sitting on the floor, and some also are sitting.
Martina and Hagar, JHS2 students, speak for over 500 children at the St. Anthony School in Gbane, a community in the Talensi District of the Upper East region. The children have tolerated the sounds of rock blasting and dust from the Shanji mining site for many years. The school was previously located where the mining site currently operates, but the children were relocated when gold was discovered close to their school land. But with time, the mining company started mining close to the school when it discovered more gold. The company built a 3-unit classroom block which currently accommodates the lower primary.
If rain also falls, the rain also is coming, so we always go to the next people's class.
While students at the JHS level study under a simple mud shed which has developed spiraling cracks like the spider web, or more appropriately, shattered glass. The blackboards have developed large cracks that can contain the feet of a 6-year-old, while the top edge of the blackboard is partly chopped off and jagged. Parts of the roof also badly ripped off. Some parts of the wall completely fallen, but the children risk their lives daily, all in the name of education. But that is not the only concern here. Atanga Janet, a student at the school, says challenges here are overwhelming.
Sometimes our teachers cannot even come because of they are not quarters in the school. And when they are not quarters, they will bring their motors in and out. And when they do not have money to buy fuel, they can't come. Or when rain falls, they can't also come to the school. So we want quarters for our teachers. And we do not have chairs. We do not have enough chairs. We do not have enough books. And we do not have enough classes. And we are...
Indeed, a basket full of challenges.
Some of us are sitting on stones. Some of us are also sitting on floors. And the chairs, when the stones are, the town is not floors. So when the stones are shaking the chairs, when you are writing, it disturbs the writing. And when
Azuma Teng Vida is part of a citizen group that has been demanding social accountability at the local level.
Because they need this place for their work, they decided to build another one for our students. So the elders showed them a land that is opposite here. So they finished building, but it was left with small. But about some few months ago, they stopped operating on the school and they were not working on it, and they've locked the place. There's a security there. Meanwhile, JSS from 1 to 3 were suffering with the sun.
A non-governmental organization specializing in education, School for Life, brought them together to address the needs of the school. Under its citizen-led action for educational accountability and responsiveness project, members of the citizens group have held a series of engagements with authorities at the District Education Office and the Talensi District Assembly, but their needs are yet to be addressed.
We wrote letters to the elders around, the police, the assemblymen, the DC, and then the education directors.
Residents say the mining company promised them a new classroom block. Unfortunately, the project has delayed. The DC for Talensi, Thomas Duanab Winnie Pearson, says he will follow up on it.
Corporate institutions would definitely have corporate social responsibility. I have been engaged with them. From afar, that block to the left is almost completed. But I was told they want to equip it with modern gadgets. They want to put laptops in. I don't know whether in every classroom, every student, people would have a laptop or whatever. But they said they are building a high standard school. I'll re-engage them. Yeah, I would have to push them hard. Yeah. So the PRO is out of town. When he comes, I'll ask them the stage of the school and whether they can allow the kids in before the rains begin.
Further delays mean the children will miss school during the rainy season. Still in Talensi, the St. Joseph School in Kare, built in 1951, sits in ruins. Aside the deep cracks in the school building, strong winds have ripped off the roofs of the building. The children have now been forced to study under trees. Harina Karim takes us on a tour of his former classroom.
Come with me and you see our school. This is my school. And something is not happy with me to see the school like this. The walls have cracked, and the teachers are scared that if they come in, the wall will break. So, or if teachers are even scared, all of the zincs and the walls are weak. And we don't like to see this school like this. Government should help us with this school. All the walls have cracked and the doors have removed.
My name is Baba Fedos. Look at our school. Look at our nursery children. They are sitting on tree. They don't have any classroom to sit. They are sitting on the floor, no mat. They are sitting on there. They cannot learn.
The children sit on cement blocks, stones, roots of trees, and even on the ground. The Talensi District Assembly has just started digging the ground for the construction of a school block. But how long will it take? The DC for Talensi has some answers.
How soon is a matter of resources. Fortunately, we landed in the hands of a good friend, and he has accepted to build the school to completion before we find money to pay him. Yeah. We can't push him too hard, but we have told him the first phase should be up to roofing. And once it is roofed, we think they can start using it whilst they do the finishing up. So we've given him between 1 and 2 months.
The district is confronted with a huge furniture deficit, and the District Director of Education confirms the challenges within her jurisdiction are enormous.
My name is Christiana Azora Ayenzoya. Furniture is also an issue. We don't have enough furniture. It's inadequate. You get to a school, dual desks, you may have just 8 or 7 the whole school. And the children sit crowded. Some lower primary, you see them, they are just lying on the bare floor. No furniture for them. I think last year I got about 500 dual desks, 300 from assembly and 200 from central government that we distributed to the schools. I guess that is not enough. I think the furniture deficit is about 5,000.
The children in Talensi are crying to the central government to provide them basic education facilities to stimulate learning. Jojo Kobna, Joy News.